guys! So as you can see by the title and the intro of this video, I'm going to be turning myself into a living BRATZ doll. Just a little disclaimer before we fully get into the rest of the video, I am in no way a professional makeup artist. I am telling you things that I tried and things that you can learn from me because I didn't do everything perfect. But all in all, it was definitely a lot of fun to make and I hope you guys enjoy it. So to point out the obvious, I'm just going to be putting foundation all over my face. I glued down my eyebrows before I started filming. I just wasn't 100% sure if I was even going to do it right in the first place, which I did, but I do feel like I could have concealed them just a little bit more. Now at this point you're going to see how stupid it was for me to wear a shirt with such a high collar, because really I just ended up making a mess and I got foundation on my shirt and I ended up having to take it off anyway to finish off getting the makeup where I was supposed to be getting it. And you'll see where I made the mess in 3, 2, 1. And now we're just going to move on and pretend like that mess never even happened. You're going to want to continue to carry your foundation down your shoulders, anywhere on your chest that it's going to be showing, and because I don't have the right foundation for it, I will be photoshopping out the tattoos that are on my chest. Now set your foundation with a loose setting powder and press that directly into your skin. And then going in with a white eyeliner, you're going to start to use this to map out and kind of fill in where you want your new eye to begin and end. I did end up using 2 different white eyeliners for this look just because the felt tip liner didn't really cover as much as I thought it would, but it was really good for the outlining. And then the crayon gel liner just worked a little bit better for overall coverage. And once you have a nice solid layer of your white put down, you're going to grab your black eyeliner and start to elongate your natural eyeline. This is definitely one of those looks that looks like super scary before it's all finished, but once it's at the very end and all the small little details get pulled together, it'll totally be worth it. Now just make sure that you pull that winged eyeliner really far out. Once you're all done with the eyeliner on that side, you're going to start to create your new crease. Now we're just going to go over our entire lid with concealer so we have a nice base for our eyeshadow. Now I'm just going to go in with a neutral eyeshadow and pat that in all over the top of my lid. Now taking a very small brush and a bit of eyeshadow, I'm going to start to redefine where I had originally put the crease and kind of smoke that out because this look has kind of a very soft smoky eye and I don't want to overpower it too much. You gotta build small, build slow, and really just try to focus your product on your outer corners while trying to keep your inner corner more defined. Now I'm just going to go back in with the original eyeshadow brush to kind of clean up a little bit of the fallout from the black eyeshadow just before I move on to the other whites of my eyes. Now I'm just going to take my finger and start to press in on my eyeliner that I put on the whites of my eyes before it started to crease a little bit, and then I'm going to take a white mascara and start to just blend in my eyelashes to the rest of the white of my eyes. Picking up that felt tip white eyeliner, again, you're going to go back into the whites of your eyes and add in another layer. Now, while looking straight forward, you're going to try to map out where you want your iris to be. Now we're just going to go into lining our lower lash line. And BRATZ dolls have these 3 little lashes that go right on the bottom lid. And of course, what you do to one side, you must do to the other. Now moving on to our famously thin eyebrows. I was going for a very cartoony look. So long you stick with the 90s look, you'll be fine. But shoot, these things really took me back to the good old days of only one facial expression. It's ridiculous how I used to wear my eyebrows.
We do here is go back.
Didn't really notice until it was a little bit too late, but my phone did stop recording right as I was doing the color of my iris. I just ended up taking a gold pigment and putting it right into that little outline that we drew earlier. And then I took my bronzer just a little bit farther outside of my jawline than I usually would, because I wanted to round out at least the bottom portion of my face. BRATZ dolls have a bit more of a teardrop shape, so I just wanted to make sure I heightened up my cheekbones and sharpened out my chin. Then going in with a smaller brush and the same bronzer, I'm going to be actually putting shadows on the sides of my nose and then right across the edge of my nose and right on the bottom part of my nose to make it appear just a little bit smaller. Going in with a highlight only on the tip of my nose, the edge of my nose, and on my cheekbones will help those areas just pop a little bit more. For the lips, I focused my overlining mostly on my Cupid's bow and on the center of my bottom lip, because I noticed if I overdid it too much on the sides, then I ended up looking more like I had wax lips rather than actually having BRATZ lips. Then I filled in the rest of my lips with a liquid lip stain that I got from Sephora, and then layered on top of that another color that I had that was more of like a corally color, just to get the color that I wanted that was more like the BRATZ doll in the picture. Then I used a white eyeliner to add in some glares to the sides of my lips and help them pop a little bit, but the white ended up being a little too bright, and so I had to mix the coral color that I used before on the lips with the white liner so that it would actually make it a little bit softer. The transformation is complete. Let me know how you guys like it, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Bye!